They have to win the chip this year, right?
You know what I'm tired of? I'm tired of us, and Max, you in particularly, us making excuses of the best player of this generation. You don't
Boom, perfect timing.
To say, no, guys, we don't want to win this year. This is a building year. We're going to probably win it next year. When Doc brought us together, me, Ray, and KG, we said this year, because we don't know what's going to happen the following year. And look what happened the next year. We won it the first year we got together. The next year, Kevin got hurt.
How many?
We dealt with injury problems. You,
KG, and Ray Allen.
The first year we got to, yeah, absolutely. But listen, you got.
Well, they went for Kawhi, but they couldn't get him.
You let him speak.
Let's stop making excuses. If they don't win this year, LeBron's not getting any younger. This is going to be a big hit on his legacy. And I've already said he's not a top 5 player of all time. If the Lakers don't win a championship, let alone lose in the first round, I don't want to hear none of this GOAT talk no more.
Well, I'll tell you this. You are right about this. If the Lakers with Anthony Davis and LeBron James lose in the first round, that's going to be devastating. I mean, a lot of stuff that we've talked. Listen, he don't win the championship. He doesn't win the championship. There's a lot of reasons that go into that. But to get knocked off in the first round, that's bad.
Yeah.
And it's going to be, and as bad as it's going to be on LeBron, as bad as it's going to be on LeBron, it'll be even worse on Anthony Davis.
Pierce with some more hate again. Paul Pierce cannot get over the fact that LeBron ran him up out of Boston, ran him up out of Jersey, and he can't get over it because remember Paul Pierce used to bang on his chest when it was LeBron in Cleveland by himself, and I'm the beast of the East, I'm the king of this and that. Well, you had KG and you had Ray Allen. Now all of a sudden LeBron go link up and he get him comparable players. So now it's 3-on-3. Run you up out of Boston, beat you twice when he got him a big 3. You go to Brooklyn. They were the Nets at the time. They hadn't moved to Brooklyn, I don't think, Skip. Maybe they had. But he ran them up out of there. And then Paul Pierce just floated around here and then never to be really heard from again. Skip, I don't get it. So if LeBron were to get swept, now here's some guys, some notable guys, Skip, you might have heard of a few of them that's been swept. Michael Jordan. But Mike only played 15 years. LeBron is in year 17. He got swept twice. Kobe Bryant played 20 years. In his 17th season, he was a 7th seed. He got swept in the first round. He was first team All-NBA. I got another guy. You ever heard of Magic Johnson, Skip? Magic ain't good. Magic got swept twice in the finals. And nobody discredited them.
By the way, Magic pulled his hamstring in game 1, and so did Byron Scott.
What about
it was over.
Okay, what about 83 when he had Kareem? And they had just won the year before. They had won.
Thanks to Magic in game 6, standing in for Kareem.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was 80. That was the 80
I'm
final.
sorry. I thought you meant.
No,
okay, I got it.
80 finals they won. Then the Celtics won.
Yeah.
Then they won it again. And then they played the Sixers. The Sixers had gotten Moses Malone.
Got it.
And remember when they signed Moses said everybody go in 4-4-4.
Okay, got it.
If eventually somebody won a game. Skip, I don't get this. What LeBron James has been able to do, and I don't want this to be completely about a narrative about a year 17. But what he's done, he's changed the way we view superstars later in their career. Because no superstar in year 17 has been thought of as an MVP candidate. Okay. Kobe was
Your Honor, it is my turn, and I call to the witness stand Paul Pierce because I loved what he said.
Of course you do.
Paul Pierce doesn't like LeBron because he never respected LeBron because they were arch rivals and they guarded each other in those first 2 big meetings in Boston while LeBron was in his first go-round in Cleveland.
Right.
It was those 2 mano a mano, nose to nose for 2 conference semifinals in 2008 and 2010. So, Your Honor, I ask you, what happened in 2008? Now, the Celtics are a good team. To your point, they're on their way to winning a championship, but LeBron James has emerged as the best player on the planet.
Yes.
So it goes 7 games.
Yes.
And game 7 is at Boston.
Right.
But LeBron has always played not just pretty well. He's played great in Boston, and he put up big numbers that day, guarded by Paul Pierce, and he is also guarding Paul on the other end.
Yes.
LeBron scored 45 in game 7 at Boston. That'll work. 45, 5, and 6. Paul scored 41, 4 and 5, but still 45 to 41. So he outscored him by 4. It's a shootout. But with 2 minutes left, LeBron is down only 1 point. So now it's LeBron time. It's show me time. It's one of the first times that I sat back and said, he really came up small in the clutch. That's when I started to wonder on national TV, does LeBron have the clutch gene? Because I'm not sure about it, because down the stretch of that game, Paul saw it because he was guarding him. 1:41 left. LeBron missed a three to put them ahead. Then they're down 3 with 26 seconds left, and he misses a 5-footer to cut it to 1. Then they're down 5, and he goes to the free throw line and misses the first one with 11 seconds left. We've seen that regularly through his career. Paul Pierce goes back to the other end and nails 2 free throws to basically clinch it. But then with 6 seconds left, LeBron has a 3 to cut it back to 2 and make it that last-ditch, free throw game, and he missed another 3. So down the stretch in the last 2 minutes, LeBron was 0 for 3 from the field and 1 for 2 from the free throw line. He came up small. Paul Pierce knew it, and Paul Pierce didn't respect it.